up against the British number one, Scotland's Kirsty Gilmore.
Women's singles number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, we present you.
So to our last match of the day, and it's the three-time former champion, the number 8 seed, Saina Nehwal from India, up against the British number one, and Scotland's number one, of course, Kirsty Gilmore. Now here come the players, and what an occasion for the young 20-year-old Scot. Her first appearance here at the Indonesia Open. My goodness, what a terrific first round match she had yesterday against the left-handed Sayaka Takahashi. 11-17 down in the deciding game, and then won 9 of the next 10 points to go 20-18 up. What fighting spirit. There you can see this match is from the top quarter of the draw, and the number one seed, Li Shuirui, fresh from her victory at the Japan Open last week, is already through to the quarter-final stage, having beaten Adrianti Ferdasari in 2 straight games. Well, Saina Nehwal has the most incredible record here at the Indonesia Open. 4 consecutive finals between 2009 and 2012. Last year, she was beaten in the semi-final stage. But let's look first of all at the 20-year-old from Bothwell in South Lanarkshire, just north of the River Clyde. So her win-loss record for the year, 17 in the world ranking. Incidentally, that's the highest she's ever been. Enjoying her second spell at 17 in the world. A win-loss record for the year, 2 titles, the Swedish International and the Spanish International, where she recently beat the European champion Carolina Marin in the final, her first ever victory over the European champion. Incidentally, at the Spanish International, also reached the final of the women's doubles with Imogen Bankia. Been playing women's doubles here as well. In fact, her and Bankia had to qualify, but then they lost in the first round of the women's doubles yesterday. So to Saina Nehwal, world ranking down 1 place, down to number 9 in the world ranking. She was 8, obviously, last week. Her seeding is 8, and as I say, she is 3-time former champion. 1 title this year, that was the Syed Modi India Grand Prix Gold in Lucknow. That was her first title for 15 months, her first title since winning the Denmark Super Series of 2012. So 2013 without a title. There was an awful lot of talk in India and the Indian media, and of course with the emergence of PV Sindhu, and with PV Sindhu taking a bronze medal at the World Championships last year, there was an awful lot of talk, but how well Saina Nehwal has bounced back. This, as you can see, is the third meeting between the two. The last time they met was in the very first round of the All England Championships in March earlier this year. Good opening game, but Saina Nehwal just running away with that second, as you can see from the scoreline. So Gilles Carvet of France will be our umpire for this one.
Wait, pile up. You just have to wait for the TV.
Oh, we're waiting for the TV. Thank you, kind sir. We're ready for you now.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kirsty Gilmour, Scotland. And on my left, Saina Nehwal, India. Saina Nehwal to serve, love all, play.
So Saina Nehwal, former world number 2, former champion 3 times of the Indonesia Open. Up against Scotland's Kirsty Gilmour. Oh, look at that backhand.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
there's been a very interesting development, I think, Morton, with Kirsty Gilmour, because Scotland has employed the services of Chris Bruhl, former Dutch international player.
Okay, I didn't know that. I've seen him here.
Yep. He's now coaching Kirsty Gilmour, and he's been brought in for sad reasons because Yvette Lowe has had to return to her native country because of family reasons. But
okay, I didn't know that either.
Chris Bruhl
Yeah.
was always a very adventurous player on court. But I was talking to him a couple of days ago, and like you and me, we were reminiscing about our times in this Istora Stadium.
Yes.
And he was saying he's trying to teach Kirsty Gilmour to play in a more mature way. Instead of trying to go for the lines the whole time, instead of believing when you play against these top players in the world that you have to hit the lines to win the rally.
Yeah.
And my goodness, what a difference it's made.
Yeah.
It's a different understanding, I suppose, that he's brought to her. There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Chris Bruhl.
Yeah, he was a very good singles player himself.
And a very fine mixed doubles player as well. Do you remember him playing mixed?
No, honestly, I don't.
Played with his former wife now, Lotte Jonathans, at one stage. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it rings a bell.
Yeah.
It rings a bell.
But he was a very fine singles player, indeed. One of the few women's singles players to use the backhand serve. That's gone wide. Kirsty Gilmour.
Yeah, she's got to cover that deep forehand corner on that return. When she's serving that backhand serve, she's got to have a plan how to cover that deep forehand corner. But let's see if Saina Nehwal is going to push it.
I always think that Kirsty Gilmour, a fine natural athlete. And it's interesting, again, with my conversation with Chris Bruhl, he was saying that really Gilmour, he felt, had the physical capability to last with any top players in the world, and therefore she had to play sort of a Juliana Schenk style of play, where you really work on court. She's got, like Schenk, former German player, got the ability to use the jump smash. Great retrieving ability.
Yeah, I agree. I really do. But interesting, though, that I think that the ranking is obviously not unfair. to Saina Nehwal, because it's a true reflection of her performance over the last 14, 18 months.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I have seen a dramatic change in her way of playing since we saw her playing the Uber Cup 3 weeks ago in India.
Yeah.
She prepared for the Uber Cup and she played it so well.
Yeah.
If she can keep that up and play like what she did, she is definitely top 2, 3, 4 in the world.
Yeah.
And she could go to win tournaments again. So I'm really looking forward to watching Saina Nehwal in this tournament to see whether she can pick up from where she left off in India.
Yeah. She's pushed it long. I think we ought to make mention, Morton, of the fact that in 2013, Saina Nehwal was struggling with injury problems. You can see her right ankle heavily strapped.
No, I'm not saying anything like that.
No.
I agree with you again. But it's taking her a long, long time to recover. And I think it has taken her a purpose to do it.
Yeah, and you think that Uber Cup on...
And that Uber Cup was the purpose.
Home soil.
Home soil. They actually had a good team.
Yeah.
If she played well, they could do well. And they did really well getting to that semi-final.
Yeah, bronze medalists. India, first time ever.
First time ever.
Yeah.
So I think it gave her a purpose. And she needed that purpose. And now I think she just has to drive on from there. Because I think, you know, she can beat anyone of the Chinese players as well, in my book.
Yeah, she's proved it.
Yeah, it's good fighting.
9-6.
I have to say, I did wonder at the beginning of last year, beginning of 2013, when I read something in the... That really was a great example of her athletic ability and her willingness to chase everything down.
Hurt the hips on that one.
Yeah. I did wonder, Saina Nehwal, whether there was, you know, almost a bit of arrogance after the Olympic bronze medal, because she said she'd got back up to world number 2, and she said, now that I'm world number 2 again, I will definitely reach world number 1, which, you know, may have been a slight misquote. It may have been taken out of context.
Yeah, context, you never know.
You never know. But what with the injury problems, and the point is that I think some of the younger players don't understand is you don't become a bad player overnight. You may have a couple of bad results, but you don't become a bad player overnight. She's got huge talent, you know, and now she's back to the sort of fitness. She's looking trimmer and fitter, and
she's raw power.
Yeah.
In women's singles.
Yeah.
And she's really difficult to just hold back. She's coming at you the whole time. She's playing very good attacking shots.
Well, I thought for a moment, yes, I agree with you. Sorry to interrupt, Morton, but I thought we were almost going to have a challenge there from
yeah, chances were.
Kirsty Goulmelt.
It's really interesting you said that, and now I see it, but I didn't know. But I saw Chris yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, what a coincidence. Nice to see him again.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, of course,
20 seconds.
It's interesting you talking about a real purpose for Saina Nehwal with the Uber Cup on home soil. I just sense a similar sort of purpose with all of the Scottish players, and especially with Kirsty Gilmore, and the fact that the Badminton Scotland has employed Chris Bruhl and sort of said we've got to give the players every possible chance, with the Commonwealth Games, of course, coming up very soon in Glasgow. And there'll be great expectation on the shoulders of this young lady, Kirsty Gilmore. Do you remember her uncle, David Gilmore? 5 times national champion?
Yes. Yes, I do. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm getting wiser by the day.
You see, I have all these...
You have all these quirky information.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, as they change the shuttles, I just want to ask about that low serve. I'm in a way quite excited to see Kirsty Gilmore use the backhand serve. There's no pretense, there's no trying to fool anyone. She's going to serve low. We know she's going to serve low with that backhand serve. Maybe very occasionally a flick, but she's not using the high serve. But I would like to see her perhaps vary it a little bit more. Seems to be serving to the same place the whole time.
Yeah. Then you have to be able to serve it wide as well and all that.
Yeah.
And serve it further into that service box and all that. You know, make these changes the whole time. But I like what I just saw, that round the head jump and the smash down the line. That was really nice.
Service over.
And that's a little bit of my concern, if I may say so.
Yeah, go for it.
About Kirsty Gilmore, is that she can play such a brilliant shot 2 seconds ago, and then she can play, honestly, for this level of badminton, such a bad shot when she played that cross-court reverse shot. And it's okay, it's going out, it's okay to take a chance, but it was even out of doubles lines.
Yeah.
And that's really not close enough.
No. But I guess that's what Chris Bruhl is talking about when he says, I've got to, you know, I want her to play in a more mature way.
Yeah, could be. So.
11-13.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, the physical strength in the quad muscles there to be able to keep the balance when she was in the full lunge position and then play the shuttle across court was magnificent. Oh, that was a lovely rally from Kirsty Gilmore. Bring her back level, 13 all. 4 straight points.
Yeah, that's good pictures.
Service over.
Yeah, but then a similar thing. She plays a great rally.
Yeah.
And that's not even close, that net shot.
It's out of doubles.
Yeah.
Doubles lines.
Service over. 14 all.
That's really good speed. That's excellent speed. How she can get from that almost baseline position and all the way up there and tapping it. That's really good. That's explosive legs,
Yeah.
really. And now when you sort of picked on that low serve, look at her stance. When she's serving on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side, it's different. Just try to notice. It's interesting.
Okay. Look at the reaction.
16-15.
Okay. Now we're struggling to see her stance at the moment.
But she's got right foot forward.
Okay. We'll try and watch from left-hand side as well.
I guess I would say from the right-hand side, she's playing like a normal low serve, and the stance is a normal stance, but it's not normal when she's standing left side.
I don't know how often you've watched Kirsty Gilmore, but I can remember the first time I saw her. I can't remember where it was, and I thought, this is a player that's got huge potential.
Yeah, I don't know where I saw her first. It's actually not that many years ago.
Yeah.
But I think she has improved.
Yeah, very much so.
17-16.
That's a good net shot from Sina Nehwal.
I'm close to say that is the signature shot of Sina Nehwal. That drop shot from that backhand side. She plays it so well, and she's setting so many points up on that shot. That's getting caught.
18-17.
Yeah, very much unheard of in singles to turn on the return of serve and player look to play a backhand. Yeah, well worked by Sina Nehwal.
19-17.
At the moment, Nehwal is winning on better quality shots, and Gilmore is winning on the pace, I think. She's actually playing a little bit faster than Sina Nehwal. She's really pushing the pace and using her strong physique.
Run of 4 straight points. A full-time finalist, Sina Nehwal, has game point opportunities.
Game.
Yeah, well, I think she must have changed her mind, Kirsty Gilmore. Error on the return of serve. I'm not quite sure what she was trying to do there. But 21-17, and all credit to the 3-time former champion, Sina Nehwal. Put on the pressure. Played the big point so well, yeah, she must have changed her mind, surely, on that.
3 times on the way, minimum.
All part of the learning curve, I suppose.
Yeah. Chances are you will get a low serve, and you must make up your mind what you want to do with it.
Yeah. 21-17.
On
Opening
court
game
three,
to sign a new
women's single match number 21. Suju China versus Suji Korea. Umpire Marcel Smith, Switzerland. Sebagai judge Wong Indonesia.
Second game, love all, play.
Well, we had a wonderful shot there of the strapped ankle of Sina Nehwal. Well, I think she just wears the strapping as a precaution. Don't think there's really an injury problem still. Certainly the way she moved and played in Delhi at the Uber Cup finals, no indication of it. We've certainly got some fans here. No, backhand smash. Yeah.
That's good.
Very good defence.
Yeah, that's really good. That's in. That's in.
Oh,
Don't take a chance.
yeah.
3 love.
That's the one. Did remarkably well keeping the rally.
There's no reason for letting that one go. She's in total control, balance.
Put 4 love.
And now Gilmore have to watch out. I think Sina Nehwal is going to show us now how much it actually means to win the first game for your confidence. And I think that's what's going to happen now. Even though she's been up to #2 in the world and she's on her way back and all that, and she should win this match quite comfortably according to the books.
Yeah.
But getting that first game under the belt means a lot.
Yeah.
1-5.
And I think that Kirsty Gilmore have to watch out now, because I think that that confidence of winning the first game for Sina Nehwal will possibly make her play really well now.
No, I think that's a very, very good point, because if you take out the Uber Cup and the team competition, the last tournament that Sina Nehwal played, individual tournament, she lost in the first round. The Singapore Super Series event. She was the #7 seed. She lost out to Enrico Hiroshi, who has always been one of my favourite players because she's such a battler on court.
She is.
But as far as a player who has been #2 in the world, that goes down for Sina Nehwal as a bad result. So I take your point. She needs to draw on the confidence that she gained playing at home, but she needs to really bring that forward now.
Yes, and winning the first match is good. Giving more confidence, winning the first game here is good. It's adding on to the confidence. And obviously playing someone she should beat comfortably.
Yeah.
I think that confidence will make the world a difference.
Yeah.
2-6.
Here we saw it. We're going to see this one. Look at this one. This is nice.
Yeah.
That's, again, what you call ability, agility, is really a trademark for Gilmore.
Yeah, it's very impressive indeed. Now back to the high serve. Look at that.
That's good. Nice to see a change.
That's over. 7-2.
Well, we saw from her opening match, Kirsty Gilmore, a real battler. 6 points down in the deciding game, 11-17 down. Straight through, winning 9 of the next 10 points, and she needs a little run like that right now, but whether her opponent will really allow that to happen, I have my doubts.
And there's another setup. She didn't finish it. Got it on the second one. Yeah. But look at that. That spin net shot is really a signature shot.
Yeah, that time on the forehand side. Finals last year for Kirsty Gilmore, winning one of them, the Czech international. She retained her title. She won it in 2012 as well.
9-2.
London Grand Prix, Scottish Grand Prix. But this is a higher level, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Super Series, the elite tier of tournament within world badminton.
Can't get much higher than this.
Yeah.
10-2.
Well, Gilmore has been in a Super Series quarterfinal. That was the French Open last year. But she's struggling at the moment here in this second game.
That's well left.
11-2 interval.
Still on a run of 5 straight points. An 11-2 advantage for the former champion. Yeah, it's very good spatial awareness.
Yep.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, I don't know, Morton, if you got to see any of Sina Nehwal's first round match yesterday against Pontip Burana-Prasatsuk, but it was almost quite similar to what's happening today. It was a reasonably close opening game, 21-15, where Pontip was really rallying well.
Yeah, I did.
And then Sina Nehwal really running away with the second, 21-10.
But that's what I mean. I can only talk from my own experience. Even though that you look confident, even though that you think, or everybody else thinks that you've got everything under control, inside yourself you haven't. And winning a first game and getting possibly onto a good start in the second means the world. she's got
right leg forward as she's doing.
Yeah, just very normal.
Yeah.
She's having a lot wider stand on her left-hand side. And she's having almost the left foot to the front instead of the right foot. That's what she's got here.
Well, that must be a deliberate thing.
And I'm sure it's conscious. It's a conscious decision. But for whatever reason, I don't know.
Oh, there's that net shot again. Coming from above the shuttle, Simon Awol dropping the racket then underneath, but because she's addressed the shuttle coming from over the top of the shuttle, she's got the options.
She's got so many options.
Yep. Right, let's watch this low serve. She won't serve low now this time.
No,
now we're especially looking for it.
Of course she won't.
Well, you can't see it. Oh no! Well, you and I could see it, Morten.
We could see live.
Yeah, it's a feat we were trying to look at.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. Now, I wonder what the theory of that would be.
That's good. Oh, jump.
Needed an extra couple of inches spring in those legs.
Yeah. Good defence by Simon Awol.
Well, I know this is a one-sided second game, Morten, but, you know, I do think that Kirsty Gilmore has shown enough to me that's given more elite-level exposure in world terms, because up until now I think she's been playing, and rightly so, the international challenger events, some Grand Prix events, some Grand Prix Gold events, and I can see real potential.
Yeah, she worked her way up, and I quite like that too.
Yeah.
I think that's a good decision, and it's good planning. It keeps her having this eagerness, a little bit of success now and again, and then some failures, and then a little bit of success again. You know, it adds to the personality you become, and I think that's good. And you're right. She's 17 on the ranking. She could go top 10, like Carolina Marin of Spain, and but that would be really good for Europe if we could start pushing a few into the top 10.
Yeah.
Then we need some of the Danes, some of the young Danes as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're the same level as Kirsty Gilmore, but really close.
Yeah. And huge potential with one of your young Danish players, Mia Blichfeldt.
Yeah, Blichfeldt. Who's actually a bit like Kirsty Gilmore, I think, in the
style.
Style and fighting spirit.
Well, she's not happy with herself there.
No wonder.
Yeah.
Because she's got to learn, she's got to take something away from this match again. So when she go home, what did I learn in this match?
Service over. 7-19.
got to take heart from the fact that she's been on the world stage in this match, Kirsty Gilmore. She's got more points against Saina Nehwal already than she did the last time they met each other.
9-90.
That's progress.
Yeah. And that's not being condescending, that's been, you know, you as a coach, I know you've said to some of your players in the past, you always want to do better than the last time.
Absolutely.
Match point.
Even if it's just a few points.
Yeah. So match points have arrived for the former champion, Saina Nehwal.
Good rally.
Oh.
Beautiful defense.
Yeah.
Beautiful defense.
That's a nice rally to end on. 21-17, 21-9. And Saina Nehwal, I'm sure you're right, Norton, is growing in confidence with every match. She looked very, very smooth, very well played in that second game. She'd been under pressure in the first.
Yeah, 21-17. It's a lot closer.
Yeah, from 15-16 down. Yeah, she was under pressure. But their confirmation that she's through to the quarter-final once again. The number 8 seed, Saina Nehwal, beating Kirsty Gilmore, 21-17.
36 minutes, I think.
Yeah, 36 minutes. Pretty efficient job for the Indian top-ranked player. So she'll meet Li Shuirui in the quarter-final tomorrow. So wonderful highlights there of that women's singles. So let's just recap on everything that's happened today. Well, 8 matches, my goodness me. It has been a full day of badminton from the Istora Stadium here in Jakarta. All started with mixed doubles, and the qualifiers from Indonesia couldn't repeat their feat of defeating a top-ranked pair in the first round. Today, they came second best to the Koreans Lee and Shin. Women's doubles fell the same fate against the twin sisters, Liu Ying and Liu Yu. Then in the men's doubles, well, the first of our matches that went to 3 games. And Tan Boon Hyung, the left-hander, playing this week with Tan Wee Kyung, his second partner in 2 weeks, beating the young Indonesian pair of Anggriawan and Suwadi. Then men's singles, and the former champion from 2 years ago, Simon Santoso, well, his winning streak came to an end. 18 matches without defeat before today. But today, Hu Yun, who was beaten finalist in Tokyo last week, coming through 22-20 in the deciding game. Then the defending champions in the men's doubles gave the Indonesian fans something to cheer about after 4 defeats in the first of our 4 matches, because Mohammed Hassan and Hendra Sethi won the world champions, beat the Danes in 2 straight games, Rasmussen and Sorensen. Then we had women's singles, and the world champion Ratchanok Intanon against the Malaysian #1 T Jing E. Had to save 3 game points in that second game. It did the world champion before winning it 26-24. Then Kenichi Targo, well, he was semi-finalist here 6 years ago. He's the current world #4, beating the left-handed Malaysian Chong Wei Feng in 2 straight games. And as we've just seen, Saina Nehwal, the 3-time former champion, 4-time finalist here at the Indonesia Open, beating the British #1, Scottish #1, Kirsty Gilmore, 21-17, 21-9. So that is all our matches for this evening. Now we started this afternoon. It's been it's been a very good day as play continues. I'm afraid we must take our leave. We will be back with you tomorrow at 12:30 local time. That's 5:30 GMT. I hope you'll be able to join us for all the quarterfinals tomorrow. In the meantime, from all of us here in Jakarta, from Morton Frost and myself, Jill Clark, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.